we might have to knock on his door. Like,
Nah,
that's my guy.
You're pushing it.
No, he reminds
Don't
me
say
of,
it.
I can't lie.
No,
I'm
let's
all
be
on
serious.
board.
Let's be
I'm
serious.
actually all on board.
Let's be really serious.
You guys are pushing it now. But.
No,
but why? Why? Yo, what is everyone saying? Welcome back to another episode of the Total 90 podcast. Now, at this international, I thought we got to give you a nice video to keep you lot going. So, joining me today, rather than give you my own intros and that, I'm going to prove that we do read the comments. I'm going to read out a comment about each of the panelists for you guys to introduce.
Oh, great.
Uh-oh, man.
So, first up, Victor Johansson says, not watched even 1 minute yet, and I can already tell Mav is about to drop his 18th stinker in a row.
Yeah, there we go.
The consistency is on another level.
Yeah.
Mav, how do you feel about that one?
You know what? I think that's my best trait. I'm consistently quality. And
I agree.
That's about it. Drafts I stink at, and that's absolutely fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no worries. Next up from Phenomenal Gaming, he says, I thought Furhat couldn't go lower than Furhat ball, but now he picks Suarez back to back to back to back. I'm disappointed. Furhat, what do you think about that, mate?
Can't really say anything. Only picking him for his on the pitch actions, right?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And lastly, Arash Golami says, wow, CR7 really lives rent-free in Kurt's head. R9 with Inter, 0 UCL, 0 league title, by the way. What a joke. Kurt, can I get your thoughts?
What's that last bit? Who's got 0 Champions League?
R9 with Inter,
R9,
0 UCL, 0 league title.
Yeah, noted.
That's it.
Just noted. I hear it.
If we ever see Arash in chat, that's it, he's banned.
I hear it.
Got him.
Anyway, since we're about 9-10 games into the season, obviously all comps and that, it's time for a top 10 list again. This time we're doing current left wingers. So the rules are the same as always. I've got 9 people, obviously the 4 of us here, plus 5 mods and viewers and whatnot, to rank their top 10 left wingers. As usual, first place in somebody's list gets them 10 points, second place is 9, then 8, so on and so forth. You know where we're going by now. If everyone gets 10, that gives them a total of 90. Simple as that. Now, without wasting time, we're going to get straight into the honorable mentions because there are a lot of them. And in 23rd and 24th, we're not going to waste time. We're not going to waste time here because only one of the people put both of these guys in. It's one of the viewers. I think he wants to prove to us that he watches different leagues. Callum has put in Ricardo Horta and Goncalves from Liga NOS. I'll be honest, I haven't watched a single game of this, so
I should have put Marcus Edwards in here. Damn it! I should have. I knew I should have.
I haven't seen a single Liga NOS game, so I'm not even gonna bother wasting time. On that one. But well done, Callum, mate. We get it. You watch Liga NOS. You're a beast. Yeah. In 22nd, again, none of us have him, so we can just breeze past. Tedinho has decided to put Nkunku in 9th place.
Nkunku?
I didn't even know he's playing left wing this season.
That's as bad as my Jude Bellingham in CDM.
It's looking a bit interesting so far. That's all I'm gonna say. There's a few that the questions are
plays
be
more
asked.
like
I can't lie.
striker / like on the right wing. To be fair, I would say, but I don't know.
Yeah. I didn't even bother pulling up his transfer marks. I just said, listen, if that's what you want in your list, you have
Maybe
no
I'm wrong,
problem.
but
No. Yeah,
well, if you think that's bad, he's done it again. It's Tedinho once more in 21st with 3 points. He's put Bukayo Saka.
Huh?
Nah, that's bad.
Oh no!
Wait,
I tell you what he's done. He's just gone winger. They can play either side. It don't matter. Like he's just said, why
I
not?
genuinely thought it was like this season, so that's why I'm like.
And
Like
again,
what?
this season,
Yeah.
no disrespect, but Saka doesn't make top 20 this season, unfortunately, on current form. But
Whoa. Let's chill out with that one. It's
It's
more
true,
about the
though.
fact that
It's
it's left
true.
wing. No, it's more about that it's left wing.
It's
Come on.
true.
Nah, he's not being bad. But we're not going to debate that anyway because he's not even a left winger. So
Yeah,
there's him done. Fine. That's 21st. The next 3, they're all joint. So I'm going to read them out because some of us do have him here. Okay. 4 points. I have him on my list. He's in 9th place. Kurt also has him. The other 2 do not have him. This one, I can't lie, is purely off of Champions League. I tried to put players that I've at least watched. It's the Ukrainian, Modric.
Oh, okay, fair.
4 points. I can't lie. I think from the what little sample size I've seen, I like it, innit? I'm impressed so far. I imagine, Kurt, you've got him in for the same reason.
Yeah. Obviously, haven't watched him play a full game, but from what I have seen, superstar. Arsenal made a big mistake. They should have got him.
Yeah, don't worry.
But he said he
there's
said
still
he wants
time.
to go there. So I mean,
There's
still
Oh,
time,
has he
don't
actually?
worry.
yeah, he
did,
said he
yeah.
wants to go there. Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll just
nah.
let him develop a little bit more, you know. Let him develop a bit. I know Kurt's gonna take credit for scouting him as well. I
Found
seen
him
guy
from the
yesterday
depths of
saying it.
Ukraine.
All right. Also on 4 points, like I said, there's 2 more players. This other guy, I'll be honest, maybe Fur has to help me here because
Okay.
I type in this guy's name,
Oh.
and well, only Alfie has him. He's given him actually 4 points. I type in his name, and the president of Ivory Coast comes up. It says Autara or Autara.
Oh.
Do you know this guy?
Yeah. I know.
Well,
He's-
Alfie has put him in like 7th place. Is that worrying?
I'll be honest. I've thought about him, but I didn't take him in just for the fact that I would have like got clowned for putting him in. So
No, it's not even a clown. I don't know, innit?
Yeah,
I'm happy to
he's-
be
he's
educated,
like
but I've
your
never heard of
personal
him
fair,
in
list
my
like
life.
that, right?
he's a
You
bit
know?
he's a bit like a bit niche, I guess. I think he's got like
Yeah, I hear that.
4 goals, 4 assists in 8 games, and Lorient are like 4th in the Ligue 1 right now. I think that's why I
Yeah,
put him
first.
in. Like he's one of their star players.
No,
I guess.
reasonable. I know he bangs out League 1, so reasonable first.
Mhm.
And the last one also on 4 points. This time, not a single mod or viewer has him. I don't have him. Furhat doesn't have him.
Hmm?
Kurt doesn't have him, but you can guess Mav has him.
Hmm?
Rather high up as well.
Yeah.
Heung-min Son.
Yeah.
4 points
Oh,
Yeah.
this season. Yeah, what?
Yeah.
What?
this
Do you know what?
season.
Yeah,
no,
that-
no. And I'll defend this. I'll actually fully defend this
Alright.
with chest. This season, 100, like that is the specification. Now, had he not scored the hat trick that he scored the other day, this would have been a much harder conversation for me. But I was thinking of all wingers in world football right now, and I don't care if we're saying current season or not. He is fit, he is playing, and I would have him in my team over everybody else that is above him. That 100%. If he was on form, he would have been towards the top 5, top 3, the like consideration. But he's not, and that's why he's down in 7th.
If it's like this season, yeah, don't you think that like having, because let's not lie, it wasn't like he was all right and then he suddenly started scoring. Like he was bad like every single game until the last one. So how does that?
Yeah, no,
get
no,
you?
I 100% get that. 100% get that. But we are talking about Son. And no matter what, the fact is he did score a hat-trick the other day. He is now level with almost every winger in terms of goals in this list, barring a couple that are extreme, and that's why they're in the top.
Okay, so it's about numbers then for you. No worries. It's about numbers.
Let's be honest. It's Son. Like he is up there. That's just it for me. I'm sorry.
Kurt,
That's what I put there.
was he close for you? Was he close for you getting on
No,
your
not
list,
this
Kurt, or
season,
not?
but you know how much I love Son, you know, and I have no
We do
doubt
indeed.
that by the end of the year, like Mav said, this guy will be at the top of the left winger list for sure.
Yeah, that's not a problem. Just I thought this season is.
Yeah,
I 100% see like the argument you can make about it, but I just felt it was a bit disrespectful to the other wingers I put on the list if I put Son.
If you
that.
ask the 3 I've got above him, which one I'd prefer out of them, I'm saying
Oh
him.
no,
That's the reason I put him there, even on current form.
Ability wise, I would still prefer him to like almost all of the
Most
people
of the wing,
on my
yeah,
on my
that
list.
one's not up for
but, like,
discussion. We know that one, innit?
He
But
just
been
didn't
smelly
show
for,
anything before the last.
Fair enough. So Mav puts him in over 15 minutes of great football. Fair enough. What a season that is of 15 minutes. Next,
15
joint
minutes the most will have.
joint 16th and 17th. They both have 5 points. One of them I'm gonna just breeze past him because none of us have him. 7 Tyler's put in
him
Stephen
again.
Bergwijn.
Oh,
Tyler has put in
Bergwijn.
Bergwijn
Yeah,
in
cool.
there.
Yeah, say less.
I can't. I saw a clip of him scoring a nice goal, but as you know, I don't watch Eredivisie.
He's been decent this season, but I'm surprised.
And the other person also in 16th, I do have him actually in my list. I have him last. Furhat also has him a bit higher, and one of the mods does as well. It is Alan Saint Maximin.
Okay.
Now, the reason why I've got him 10th here is because I felt like, okay, he's been injured for the last 3 games, but what he was doing at the start, it deserved to just scrape onto my list. Like he was cooking severely, and you know, the game against Man City, we saw Wolves before that. He was doing really well. I felt like it was a bit harsh to boot him out. His first few games was enough.
That was my feeling as well.
I considered it. Yeah, I definitely considered it. But for me, even on current form, he's one of those players that I refuse to rate until he improves his end product. The Wolves game, he did absolutely nothing for the whole game. And is that the one he scored the volley in? I'm pretty sure it was, right?
It's the one with the volley.
He did nothing all game. He was terrible. For me, he needs to affect games consistently.
Close for you, or not really considering too much?
Not really. I agree with Mav. I mean, for me, it's that City game that he's had. But other than that game, I can't think of any others that he was really good at. But of course, I've not watched all of them. So
no, fair enough. All right then. In 15th place. Once again, none of the viewers nor the mods put this man in. I did not put this man in. Ferhat did not put this man in. Nor did Kurt. Mav has put Foden very high up on his list. Philip Foden.
Wait, no one else has got Foden on their list?
Not a single person has put Foden on their list.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Do you know what? I'm not even gonna sit here and have that conversation, because top 10, and I am his biggest critic, as we've seen in other videos, but to not put him in top, I don't know what names you guys have. I'm confused at how they're above Phil Foden, though. I genuinely need to see some world beaters that I haven't watched and just completely forgotten about, because that's wild. That's absolutely wild.
Is there a reason why you don't
I considered him. He was probably 11th, 12th. But with Foden, I'm a little bit concerned about Foden, actually, because I don't know if I've looked at some of these other wingers. And for someone that is, of course, supposed to be generational, I fail to see how he's gonna become better than a few of these mentioned, and we'll get into those later. So I don't know if it's a position problem. He's obviously class on the ball, there's no denying that, but I'm starting to think if he's in the wrong position or not. But yeah, I've found that left wingers this season, well, 10 of them, that I think have been better than him.
Yeah.
Also, shame on him not passing to Haaland, but yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm still over that.
That's why he left him out. You could have ignored that first 2 minutes, bro. Just say why didn't you pass to Haaland?
Everyone knows my.
But you know what's crazy, actually, because on that same point, I was thinking something as I was like making this list, and this guy, he didn't get anywhere near mine, so don't worry. But I was thinking, low-key, Grealish seems to have more of a connection. I'm not saying he's better. I'm saying Grealish seems to have more of a connection with Erling Haaland so far. I'm not saying that he's better than Foden.
He has to, because he doesn't get anywhere near the goal, because he can't. He's got no pace. He's got no dribbling right now. He's just got to cross it early and hope that Haaland gets to it.
The same thing that we're all saying, that we're seeing that Foden's not really passing too much. Maybe they're seeing it as well. I don't know. Grealish might end up taking this spot. It's not that outrageous. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, if you want Haaland getting your goals,
I disagree.
I see what you're saying, but
I'm his biggest critic, but I disagree. Like, he's got 5 goal contributions, which it's not all about stats, because you're feeding Erling Haaland, and naturally that's going to inflate your stats ridiculously. But he has got 5 goal contributions, and and annoyingly to me, starting this season with my agenda on him, he's been a lot better at that thing, which is what he needs to improve on. Unfortunately, he's been making me look like an idiot since I've been saying he needs more goal numbers and contributions, because he's been doing exactly that.
But it's not making an idiot, because we're expecting that from him.
No, yeah, of course.
Talent,
people put him with Haaland and Mbappe, which is crazy, which doesn't make sense to me. But
I thought about it, because obviously he's always talented. The season wasn't like half bad either so far as well. I felt like some of his performances, or his best performances, also came off the right. I feel like maybe I'm completely wrong with that. At least officially lined up.
I don't know what game you'd be referring to. So
he had a good performance.
You could be right. I don't know.
He had a good performance this weekend coming off the right. He was the assist of the assist coming off the right hand side.
yeah, like I feel like some of his performances came off the right, so I wasn't really sure whether to put him in or not. But he was definitely close. He was like just before the top 10.
Fair enough. And we continue our honorable mentions. 13th and 14th joint on 8 points. None of us on this panel had him, so we're not gonna waste time. The two players that got 8 points are Kingsley Coman and Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, both of them getting votes in top 10 is wild. I'm sorry, that's like,
well,
that's
if
wild.
you think that's wild, the reason why Sterling got in is because our good friend Callum gave him 7 points. He's 4th on his list.
What? Currently
This is the guy that was
fourth
put
in
in.
the world.
So he was putting Goncalves and Ricardo Horta, and he's
You know what I also don't understand. Who put Koeman in there?
Ted and Tyler.
You know
Hey,
what?
Farhad,
You know
don't
what
get me-
doesn't?
don't
you know
get
what
me
doesn't
started
make,
on
You
Koeman,
know what doesn't
please.
make sense? Look, like Koeman, like even grade-wise, in the Bundesliga, like official grades, like he's way up there, but he's on the right. Like, what are you putting him? Like, if he starts, Sane is on the left.
Fair enough.
So I don't really get why he's in here.
There you go. The buying guys told you. So please retract your Kingsley Coman nominations. Sterling, there's not much to say. I can't lie.
Sterling.
Yeah,
Just,
let's just
what's
move on.
what's he doing
Let's
there?
just move on.
I saw
Yeah.
the name, but I didn't put him in, man.
Yeah, man.
Alright, we have two names that are joint like 11th place, just missing out on our top 10.
Okay.
Let me see. Were any of them voted by? Oh wow, one of them. Whoa. Alright, just missing out on our top 10. I'm not gonna say any names of who had what. I'm gonna just say the name of the player with 9 points. Kylian Mbappe.
Yeah,
Would anyone like to?
yeah, that was
explain
me
why?
with chest. That was me with chest. I put him second on my list. Reason being,
Why have you done that?
I've done this before and I'm not doing it again. I've sat there in a left wing video, not put him there. People put him there, and everyone's made me to look a mug. Okay, so it wasn't happening again. So in order to stop that from happening this time, I literally sat in that video and said I didn't even consider Mbappe as a left wing, while Amenyah and Kurt was there as well. Put him as a left winger. Now, obviously,
he had played.
obviously,
left-wing games
100% this season he is not playing wing, but the fact of the matter is, I'm going to use the argument that my good friend Drew once used. A lot of his goals come from him standing on the left wing and running from the left wing because he is the best player in the world from that position. No argument about that from me. So for that reason, I've put him second and left wing. That's just it. That's my only clarification.
With 0 games played at left wing.
Yes, absolutely,
put him back
absolutely. If you put him there, he's going to be the best in the world. So that's my argument, and I'm sticking with that one.
The previous videos, the reason why we had that is because they had played like 50,
Amenyah,
60, 80, 100 games.
You're arguing with someone extremely logical, and I was ready to defend this because I knew I was going to have to. I thought someone else might have put him on there.
So basically, you've put him on the list because you're worried about fan reactions, is what you're saying.
Not fan reaction. I don't give a niche about that. I'm putting him there just to cover all bases because last time I didn't do it, and I felt like I made a mistake, and now I'm just not making a mistake again. I didn't get called by the viewers. I got called by you lot. That's who I got done by, and now I'm putting him there. I'm getting done by you lot. So I can happily say with chest that if he played left wing next game, he's going to score a goal or two. So I don't care.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
I
You
don't
cannot
care.
just say
Amenyah,
if he played left wing.
Okay, he's there.
So how
deal with it?
No, I'm trying to understand the logic because you're just saying if this guy played left wing, he'll
Deal
bang.
with
That
it.
means like we can just put anyone there.
He's there. Deal with it. Okay, that's all I can. I really don't know what I can tell you right now, Amenyah.
Kurt, can I get your thoughts on Mav putting Mbappe second on his list?
Well, actually, I want to see who's first now. Actually, I may know who is.
We'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. We can just now put players.
I don't
that
know why
haven't
we're still
played
here.
there.
I actually don't
No,
know
because
why. I'm being so real with
here's
you.
why.
I do not know
Here's
why.
why. Let me tell you why. Because we're using logic from previous things and whatnot, right? Cool.
Yeah.
You said that if he played there, he might bag a goal or two.
Yeah.
So why?
Yeah.
Then in that case, wouldn't you have another name, number one, who we obviously know he's not a left winger, but this guy, you know, the GOAT, if you will, why isn't he
Cristiano Ronaldo
involved? Sure, him too. Why isn't he in your?
Because Cristiano Ronaldo is currently knackered, and if you're referring to the other GOAT, which I'm guessing you were trying to swing at, but I said Ronaldo to annoy people. Lionel Messi, who, although PSG do float around, I've never seen him go on the left-hand side of the pitch this whole season. To be honest, he goes middle and right. So I thought it would be a bit of a liberty putting him there. You know, but
if he played left wing, he would score 1 or 2.
Yeah, no, he would absolutely, yeah, 100%.
So why is he not in?
Amenyah, I don't know how to tell you this. He's there. Deal with it. We could have saved ourselves minutes here, literal minutes.
No worries. No, I like to, because I'll give you a chance to like explain so that when the fans come and start shouting, then at least they hear your point of view.
Let them shout,
I mean?
man. Let them throw their pitchforks. Let them shout. I don't. Guys have Sterling, yeah, in their top list. Okay, look, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, he plays left wing. To be fair, I hear Sterling more than Mbappe.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, so flipping out, I might as well put Cabano in here as well because Fulham are 5th.
Oh, Neeskins Cabano, sometimes he can rotate with Bobby Decordova.
Yeah, true.
But Fez. All right, joining him just about scraping 11th, 12th place. None of us had him. Alfie and have put this guy in. Alfie put him very high. This one, I'll be honest, like I said, I don't change the list after seeing names. But I saw this name and I was like, wait, does he count? Apparently he does. It is Musiala, also with 9 points.
Oh, okay.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know he's been playing left wing like that.
I mean, if we're going on my Mbappe as left wing, that is another one. You know, why not?
Musiala has played left wing.
You know what? I'll back him. He could play there and he could score goals. So why not?
He has been. No. This is the thing. He has been playing left wing. Like it's allowed. What I'm saying is, I didn't know that.
I mean, they're kind of doing what they want over there right now, aren't they? For a hat.
Yeah, no, I hear it. Well, they're doing what they want, but they're getting packed in by Union Berlin and stuff.
They're just doing what they want.
I definitely would have put him as a Bayern fan to just, spread the propaganda, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Of course. All right.
What a player, by the way.
Well, that is our honourable mentions finally completed. Some players there, surprised on those centre backs and stuff like that. In 10th place, I was very nervous here because when I was collecting their lists, I think I received Mav's list first. He didn't have him. I got some of the Moors, they didn't have him.
Oh.
Nobody really had him until Kurt sent me his list, and then Furhat sent me. I said, okay, cool. I'm not gonna have to fight this on my ones. I thought I was going crazy with the bias. In 10th place with 11 points, we have Martinelli.
Okay.
Congrats to you, Martinelli. What's that supposed to mean?
Okay.
What's that supposed to mean? Why is that okay?
Yeah. Okay. No, fair enough. No.
Now that sounds like a
No. Do you know what? Fair enough. I'm not gonna sit here and rain on your parade. I'm gonna let you have your fun.
Hey, it's not only me that put him there. It's not only me. Kurt's put him 8th place.
No. I just want you to know you've put Martinelli above Phil Foden.
Yes, I have.
Just understand that. That's all I'm saying.
No, yes, I understand.
Just understand that. So you've put Martinelli, who is considerably worse than Foden. I don't care who you support, above Phil Foden.
Nah, I'm always just based on the how many games have we played? 7, 8, 10, 9?
7, 8, 9 with Europa League.
No, just based on those. Martinelli is definitely in the overrated section, but based on these games,
I could do it.
I mean, you put him in your list. How are you agreeing with him? You put him in your list.
If Martinelli's in there, I hope you guys have Sancho and Rashford in there. I'm just saying, if we're being ridiculous now.
Why would we have that?
What do you mean? Why would we have that? What do you mean? Why would we have that? Because they're both currently on form and the same level of form as Martinelli.
No,
I don't think Martinelli's had
it's funny because
Rashford is literally in better form than Martinelli, whether you like to admit it or not. Because I know you don't like Rashford, he is currently in better form than Martinelli.
I don't dislike Rashford. I respect what he did for all the children.
Okay, no, so I hope he's on your list. That's all I'm saying. I hope he's on your list because otherwise it doesn't make sense.
But the thing is, you're using players here that have had stinkers and then randomly showed up. Like, for example, the Son thing or Rashford. I don't think Martinelli has been dropping stinkers like that. He's been consistently good, whether he's scoring goals or getting assists or whatever
Sancho
it may be. He doesn't have to get the...
Sancho then.
Huh? What about him?
He's literally consistently been good in every United game.
Huh?
What do you mean? How?
Every United game.
Huh?
Was he good against Arsenal? First and foremost, was he good against Arsenal? You said he's been consistently good in every United game. I've seen numerous games where this guy's done nothing at all. He doesn't even contribute.
I've seen numerous games where
passing
Martinelli's
back,
done that, and Gabriel Jesus and Saliba have carried you.
Passing back to Malacia. Nah.
Yeah,
How can you put
Gabby
Sancho,
Martinelli
bro?
with his 3 goals can't even get into the Brazil squad on current form?
Can somebody clip that one? Mav said that Sancho has been good in every game for United.
No, that's fair
every
enough.
game
like I said,
for
it's
United.
Fair. It's fair. It doesn't
Is there anyone that will
Nothing
back that statement about
it's
Sancho?
Fine. It's actually fine.
Is there anyone that will back that statement that Sancho's been good in every United game so far? I'd like a show of hands.
If we're talking about not scoring, like you literally said, you don't have to score goals and etc. etc. Yes, he has.
No, I'm saying even in the games that he plays good.
100%.
What's he been
inarguable?
He just turns around and passes the ball back every single time. How is that influential? He doesn't even take on players, bro.
What do you mean?
I don't see him pressing. I don't see him taking on
Martinelli
players.
does is run into players and skill cut past the couple, then have no end product.
It's just based on these 10 games. He's had a couple of games where he was outrageously good. The lesser one, my God, amazing. But Arsenal fans definitely are overrating him. I think it will come tumbling down. For sure, I don't think he's
it might do, but this is not about what's gonna happen. This
no, but that's exactly You've asked me why it's based on these 10 games.
You know, I agree with you. I hear that. No worries.
He's in based on
Furhat also has him as well. Furhat has him in 9th place. Can we hear a reasoning for Furhat, mate?
Yeah, I've got to agree. Maybe his ceiling isn't as high as some people make it out to be, but we're basing it on this season alone. Otherwise, I would have had other players over him, obviously. And the games that I have watched with my eyes, like Palace, Leicester, Villa, I thought he was very, very good, and he consistently kind of like poses a threat. So I don't really see
unlucky against United even to not get the goal as well. Like
against United, I didn't think Arsenal's wingers were bad either against United. Just got really unlucky. So
it happens. But sadly, no nomination for Sancho. There we go. In 9th place, only one of us here has him on our list.
Okay.
Mav will breathe a heavy sigh of relief. It's not him. It is Furhat with Leroy Sané getting 14 points from Furhat, Callum, and Haf. Can you chat to us about why Sané is that high for you? Obviously, you would have watched him more than us.
Yeah, because the reason is Sané is not, he's not crazy consistent to the point where he always drops a good performance. That has a reason though, because our coach does not want to get into his head that he is a left winger. His best position is off the left. He still wants to play him on the right or like in some kind of like 10 position. I don't really get it, and he looks awful when he does that. So
even he backed against Barca, but he looked quite dead.
Yeah,
like, compared to
he didn't look good.
I don't think he was even good. He played right wing and he played dead, but he just scored,
because he played on the right. And I think just as a left winger, and his performances just on the left wing have been easily his best performances this season, and that's why I put him in.
When he goes onto the right, it's almost like he says, I can't use my right foot, even though he does use it when he's on the left. It's really, I don't know, it's really odd with him. It's just predictability.
You would think, having seen him at City as well for so long, cooking at left wing, that they would just carry on doing it. All right, on to 8th place. We are slowly going up the rankings with 15 points. All of us have him in our list.
Okay.
2 mods don't have him, but everyone else does have him. Yeah, this is the first one of the video so far.
For this video, yeah.
It is it's a Liverpool winger. His name is Luis Diaz. Colombian Aaron Lennon, 9th place for you.
Yeah.
Are you starting to come round a little bit or not?
No, I mean he's been good though, but nah, I'm not really willing to change my stance too much on him. But yeah, he's had a couple of big goals for sure. I don't know if he's looking good because everybody else is looking so bad, so it's like he's the only one looking good. But yeah,
He does look like the only guy that's trying at times.
Yeah,
to be
that's
fair.
the thing.
I just see
He's
other guys just
trying.
lazy and
he's
walking
trying.
and.
Seems to be the only one trying. Yep.
Oh, I really didn't want to put
Mav
him.
is,
I really didn't want to put him on my list. I really.
Well, you have.
No,
you
I
have.
have,
So
I
tell
have,
us
I
why.
have.
What was making you swing either way?
Literally, this like I think summed up my feelings like exactly the same. Like I think just by the fact that he is the only Liverpool player trying right now, and that's quite literally true, which is mad to say because you knew Liverpool would try every game. It's so weird what I'm watching happen over there
They've
right
run
now.
out of the asthma pump.
Yeah,
There's nothing weird about it. That tends to happen, you know.
Luis Diaz is the only one running, so I've got to, although I don't rate him that much as a footballer, I've got to rate and respect the fact that in a team that is absolutely tragic right now, he's trying hard, and he is scoring goals.
I
don't think he's as good as some people want to make him to make him like, especially some of the Liverpool fans. If you actually look at like Liverpool fans rating him like week in week out, I'm like so surprised at the ratings they give him. They genuinely just give him high ratings because he tries. Yeah, 100%. Like
no, but I can't. Liverpool fans, it's hard for me to take like serious note of what they say about them. Like they might be like the worst fan base in terms of either overrating or underrating.
The thing is, I've seen stuff like where they put the whole 11 on like 3 or 4, and then Luis Diaz is on like 7 or 8.
yeah.
So like, I do rate it that he really gives his all. Now, obviously, Thiago's back. We'll see how that maybe changes the mentality for this Liverpool squad. But, we'll see.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Top 7 then. Here we go. The points jump up. It went from 15 points now to almost double. 29 points for this next player. Everyone has him except one of the mods and someone on this panel. For once, it is Furhat who has left somebody hanging. Furhat doesn't really believe in this season so far for Wilfried Zaha.
Oh, he was big consideration. Big consideration. I can't lie.
What made him miss out?
Zaha put in some pretty good performances, and then obviously I think he's been not playing, I believe. And that's like, I think he hasn't played a game since like 16 days now or something like that. As a player, I rate him a lot. I rate his statement against that fraud manager of his. I think.
Why are we doing this, fam?
Wow.
Listen, come on, man.
I think he's a really good player. Genuinely, the only reason he didn't like make my list is because he didn't really have the games for it, and I like watching Saint Maximin, I guess. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say, so you got Saint Max on there.
Yeah, that's literally. I was literally thinking about them too, and I like watching Saint Maximin.
Kurt, you got him in 7th place.
Yes.
Chat to us about that one.
Yeah, no, I love watching him. I think he's had a couple of games where he has been unplayable. He's also scored from angles, which I didn't think he had in his locker. Yeah, very clutch.
Well, for me, the reason I've got Zaha the highest out of us. I have him 1 place above Kurt. I just think like there was like we can see first of all with our own eyes, right? That one not up for discussion. We've seen with the eye test, but as well as that, dating back to however long he's been scoring or assisting in like literally every single game, or except of course the day that he met Benny Blanco. Benjamin White, he didn't do anything against him, sadly, but everyone else he scored or assisted. And I think if Crystal Palace get top half, which I'd like to think they will this season, Zaha is going to be the main reason for that and has been carrying them on his back for ages this season. I
think
hasn't been any different. So
I think he didn't against Newcastle either, right? But yeah,
fair. Yeah, I didn't. I actually didn't.
Well,
watch
my stat
it, so.
ended at Benny Blanco locking him out. So anything that happened afterwards, it is what it is. But fair enough. There is Zaha in 7th place. Next up, I've got to hold my hands up.
Okay.
Because I don't have this guy in.
Oh.
And it's not only me that doesn't have him in. Some others don't have him in as well. But as you know, I like to put in players that I've at least seen sufficient amount of evidence for. At least, at least a few highlights or like a 45 minutes maybe or something like that. Sadly, I haven't seen this guy. I've heard a lot about him. I've seen the rumors. I've seen compilations, but I haven't seen him actually playing. It is they're calling him the Rashford regen even. He's coming from the Eredivisie. Cody Gakpo is in 6th place with us, 35 points. Kurt, you've got him the highest. I'd like to know, I guess, why that is.
Yes, having never watched him play, but the highlights have spoken. The stats have spoken. I'm not always a numbers guy, but I think it's 9 goals, 9 assists. That can't be right. I think it's something like
this season.
I actually remember because I looked it up before.
Okay. What is it exactly?
19 goal contributions in 11 games.
I mean, outrageous.
This season.
This season.
Yes,
outrageous.
19 and 11.
You have to put him.
We need to investigate the Eredivisie.
No, I mean, but this is the thing. Like, we can investigate it.
100%.
But when a player delivers those numbers,
no, of course, I'm not even arguing.
We've seen. I mean, again, Arsenal made the big mistake. I have a feeling Manchester United have made a massive mistake because they bought the wrong guy from the Eredivisie. I think this was the guy to go for. But yeah, I think when someone delivers those numbers, you can't ignore them.
Yeah, well, I didn't necessarily ignore them. I just didn't even know. I'll be so honest. I'm not following what happens in Eredivisie. So if that's the case, fair play. I'm not really gonna argue against him being there. Like I said, I just see Ajax from time to time in obviously Champions League. I see Kudus and these men packing guys in, but Gakpo is not one that I've had the joy of watching so far. So Mav, I guess you're the same.
Yeah, literally, I'm the same. For me, I obviously knew he was doing well. I didn't realize it was that well. Like I knew he was doing well. I've seen people obviously tweeting about it. I don't know with the Eredivisie. I don't watch it enough to know the quality of the league overall. I can't have an opinion. So I just, for that reason, I'm not going to put an Eredivisie player in because I don't watch it and I don't have enough information about the league. I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, reasonable. We'll see. Apparently, we've made a massive mistake. I don't know. I'm comfy with my Martinelli 3 goals. That he's doing his job. But now we get into our top 5. Here we start to get a little bit interesting again. Of course, in 5th. Well, I say of course. You never know on this top 10 series, but all 4 of us do have this guy in our top 5. 2 people don't have him in. Tyler has omitted this guy, and so has Callum. Callum has omitted this guy because he wanted to put in Goncalves and who was it? Ricardo Horta.
That's crazy. I'm sorry.
Wait, so
in 5th place with 42 points, Ousmane Dembele.
Oh, okay.
Now, obviously, we know maybe we can allow them because maybe they consider him as a right winger, which is fair. I looked up his. Yeah. That's what I said. I looked up his games, and he has been playing a few at left wing. We've seen him play, albeit a little bit. He didn't start there, but he played a bit of left wing. I think he even started at left wing against Bayern, right?
He did.
Rafinha,
Yes.
They had to started right
wings because Rafinha was getting violated.
Yeah, Alphonso Davies locked him up. He said, "Bro, Dembele, please come and help me. So I've put him in 4th place. So has Farhat. Kurt's put him 5th, and Mav in 6th. Yeah. Does anyone want to say anything? We kind of all got him similar.
Yeah, I would like to say I would have put him higher. If it's just that he doesn't play as good on the left as he does on the right. But that's the only reason.
100%. Yeah.
Agree.
Now I think he plays there because he is a better left winger than Rafinha would be.
Yeah.
They'd rather
and Ferran Torres,
that part.
Who's their other option?
He's not even up for this guy. Depay and all this stuff.
Depay. Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
But no, I like Dembele, man. Dembele, like I said it in last week's video. I think Drew had him in his draft. I said with chest, I think he's the best right winger in the world right now. Matt disagreed with me and whatnot, but I think he is. But sadly, this is a left wing video, and based on left wing,
I'll be honest, man. I put him for left winger because he had his performances there. But you're completely right. On the right wing, he's something else. And just as a player in general, like I have to appreciate him. Like Rafinha, for example, in the Bayern game, I wasn't really scared of him. I can't lie, and he did get cooked when he was on Davis' side. Dembele, on the other hand, crazy. Like, no Bayern player could do anything.
He's very dangerous 1v1 because of the fact he's so two-footed. He is genuinely incredible. Specifically on the right wing, I would only put 2 footballers on the right wing above him right now, in my opinion. Or, well, one's level and the other's above, and that's Rodrigo and Messi for me. They're the only 2. But
Rodrigo?
Yes, Real Madrid, Rodrigo, yes.
I guess he's saying form-wise, to be fair.
Yes, form-wise. Yeah, form-wise.
Because Rodrigo, form-wise, has been like scoring and assisting. Like,
Rodrigo's been absolutely ridiculous this season.
I still wouldn't. I mean, no, that's okay. Sure, I don't think that's the case at all. I'd put Dembele there over him still. But it's not a right-wing video, so it is what it is. Maybe we'll get there at some point. I think, like, if Kurt is saying about how United and Arsenal messed up so much on Gakpo and so on and so forth, I think we have to mention the fact that Chelsea fans, Dembele, they were turning their nose up. We were saying, "Oh, would you man be like when he was getting linked last year?" I think it was saying, "Nah,
we don't really need him.
Like, you don't need Dembele. We've got wingers. We have Ziyech and stuff like that, bro." They were saying they have NFT, so why do they need Dembele? Now look at them. They look very
Chelsea
silly.
attackers to Dembele now.
His wage demand, it was outrageous though, to be honest, which was the main reason.
I'm not even fussed. I can't lie what it is, bro.
No, I don't know.
Chelsea
he was asking for like 500k
a
week, so I mean, as good as he is,
I don't know if it was 500.
To be fair, as someone in the Chelsea ball, maybe I would have like spent those wages when I looked at Ziyech performance against Zagreb. I think it was wow.
One of the worst ever.
That was so bad.
Well, moving on, we get into our top 4 now, and I tweeted this last night for those that may have seen it, and I've fully come round. I'm on board now. This season, I've spent a lot of time watching the Serie A. As you man know, I've been doing top 10s and I've been saying, listen, I wasn't watching Serie A in mid-2000s. I'm comfortable in the opinion now that the Serie A is more enjoyable to watch than La Liga, Ligue 1 and Bundesliga by far. And in 4th place, we have one of those players that makes this the case. 46 points, we all have him in. Kurt has him the highest. He has him very high. His name is Kvicha Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia, yeah,
what a player. Kurt, you got him in 3rd place. Chat to us about that.
Yes, obviously this season is the only thing we can judge him on, but yeah, it's I don't know how this guy didn't get picked up sooner. I don't know what the deal is. It's the first time obviously I've seen him. Outrageous, you know. It's a bona fide superstar. You know, he's got everything. You can't. His one-on-one, which of course as a winger is the most important thing. You can't stop him. I don't think there's any fullback right now that can deal with him. So it'd be interesting to see this season if he's able to keep up this form. I think at some point surely he has to kind of fade a little bit, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, there was I feel like obviously I'm not one of those that was like super there when he was playing before and in Georgia and whatnot. But like before that game where he broke out, I guess, to the ultimate masses against Liverpool, there was a game that they played against Lazio, and I sat there, I was watching the full game downstairs, and I didn't know he was going to be that strong. I just thought he was like, I've seen the little clips on Twitter, I thought it was very silky, nice dribbles and that. This guy was barging like grown guys off the ball like it was nothing. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. The only thing I would say is that he does waste quite a few chances from what I've seen, maybe like four or five full games.
That's the thing, he does, but then he scores the Thunderbolt. So in the same game, it's crazy.
He reminds me, like, obviously, like, I'm gonna do it, and I know people are gonna hate this, but he reminds me.
Don't say
it. No, Kurt, you know me. I have to. No. But it does make sense in my head, unfortunately, and some people might hear it, they might not. But he reminds me of a really, really young Cristiano Ronaldo in terms of like he loves taking on guys. He obviously loves beating guys one-on-one. But that end product sometimes is missing right now. But if he was able to beat that player like he does almost every time, but find the perfect pass or find the perfect shot or get his head up, he would obviously be an absolute phenomenon. That's the only tiny thing holding him back, in my opinion.
Ronaldo. What do you guys think of that statement there? Because
I thought you were gonna go with like Rashford or something. I'm glad you went with
No.
I was wondering what name is it going to be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer again? Like what's going on?
Come on.
Ronaldo. I'm not sure I see it myself personally.
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying he's gonna become Ronaldo, but you get what I mean. Like Ronaldo, when he was young, his main issue was his end product, and then he developed that and became one of the best in the world. And then I think the same goes for
reason why I don't
Kvaratskhelia.
really, is because again I've only seen him this season, right? And in Serie A, it's been 3 games, and then like Champions League as well. I don't think his end product is bad in terms of like the final pass. I think he actually gets his final pass spot on more times than not. It's the shooting that sometimes he just bugs out. So whereas Ronaldo, they used to cry that like why are you doing skills and then you don't even do anything afterwards. You just go back.
Yeah, no, I hear that bit. But
yeah,
I was focusing on the end product part more than anything else.
Yeah.
You know what also annoys me with him sometimes though. He's confident of his ability. But sometimes he's doing too much, especially against Milan. Yes, they came away with the victory, 100%. But like, I thought he was doing too much at times. I thought Calabria was doing quite a decent job at keeping him quiet for the first 45. So yeah, I rate him. I rate him a lot, 100%. I rated him even before his Napoli time. But like, sometimes that dribbling annoys me. That's all.
No, reasonable. So just to confirm, Kurt had him in 3rd place. I had him 5th. Fur had 6th, and Mav had him in 8th place. Now we move on to our top 3. 67 points. Again, quite a remarkable jump here. This, I believe, is the second time this video rather that every single person, including the mods and viewers and that, have this guy on their list. We are going back to Serie A yet again.
Okay.
It should be pretty obvious.
Yeah, of course.
Rafael Leao. We all have him literally 3rd or 4th. Some guys have him higher in the mods. Some guys have him lower in the mods. But amongst us, we all have him 3rd and 4th. So I guess Kurt, as a rival fan, how does it make you feel to see Leao in the red and black?
Yeah, hopefully for not much longer. Yeah, he's a menace. He's a cheat code is the first thing that comes to mind with this guy. I don't understand, but then again maybe the way it's similar but different to Kvaratskhelia, but again 1v1 I fail to see anybody stopping him. I don't get it. It's like people just freeze up when they face him. His end product kind of like Ferhat was alluding to, or actually you were, to Kvaratskhelia. This guy, his end product was stinking. Then all of a sudden that transformation happened. The Vinicius thing again. Now he finds his man every time. His finishing's improved. And yeah, I mean, I want to see if this guy played in the Premier League. Oh my God, people will be putting him on the
serious
crazy level.
I don't get it. I don't get it because, like Kurt, obviously you may have seen him a lot more than me, but again, people obviously started kind of murmuring him last season, and again, I watched him quite a few times, and I didn't really see what people were talking about. And now I've watched him this season, and like I said, I'm watching him and thinking, if he's been able to do this whole time, why is he only just doing it now? Like, where has it come from? It's with power, it's with pace, it's with skills, it's with passing. Like, he just seems to have everything all of a sudden. I don't know where it's come from. I really don't.
The game that like shocked me the most, I think it was end of August or beginning of September. I think it was the Inter. Yeah, it was Inter even.
The Inter,
he scored a brace, and I think it was the second goal where he did. Oh, I hate to mention. I'm not even going to mention that game, but he did a certain skill, that you don't see a lot that often in real life. He did a skill to go past a certain player, and he just packed it far post. I said, wow, doing this in the derby as well. This brother, he is serious once again.
They missed him against Napoli massively.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Rafael Leao, 3rd place. Let's see if he makes a step up. I want to see more in Europe as well, and then we see what happens in the future as well. Maybe World Cup we might see something. You never know.
That Leao against Reece James is coming up soon. That'd be interesting. If James
that
would
would
be
be
up
cool
against
to
him.
see. That would be cool to see.
Yeah,
If-
I'm locked in for that. What are we saying? Who wins that battle? If we're just to guess
Well,
right now.
that's
If
the
you
thing.
say
Like,
currently it's Leao, but I can't put it past Reece James to be able to shut him down. I can't.
yeah, it'd be interesting.
Fair
I
enough.
think
We'll
Reece
see.
Reece can do the job. I think so.
Yeah, well, if anyone
Yeah.
can, it'll probably be him.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I agree. And in second place, I'm not gonna say where everyone put him because you never know where the mods might have put this guy. But the four of us, we've got him second. Mav has him in third. It is with great joy that I present to you Vinicius Junior
Yes.
with 79 points.
Unbelievable. I just this guy annoys
I'm
me
so happy about
much.
this one.
This annoys me
I love
much.
it. I love it. This is probably one of my best non-Arsenal stocks ever. I mentioned it on stream before. I was getting cooked. I was getting clowned. Every week I was saying, nah, trust me. You know when Benzema was doing that, like, mum's life, he's playing against us thing?
Yeah.
Even in those, I was saying, nah, I can see in there, yeah, just work on the finishing and that's it. He's got every single other
I respect
attribute.
it because I don't know what you were watching. I really don't know what you were watching because boy,
I'll
this guy
always take those wingers
is one
that
of
have-
the smelliest wingers I've watched play for a top team for such a long time. And because of that, I went out and said, and I've retracted it everywhere, and I'm happy to now. I went out and said this guy is knackered. There's no way he stays at Real Madrid. And oh my God, was I wrong? Because what the hell? Like, what in the compound V did they give to this guy? Like, seriously, I actually need to know because he went from a guy that could literally run the 100 meters. And that's all he could do every game. So, like, I saw training videos where he'd do skills, but then it got to a game, he'd literally just run into a player. It was just a horror show to watch. And now he is literally that guy, isn't he? You know what? Fair play, because
so
he's proved
glad.
everybody wrong. Like, everybody. Like, there's not many people, and I
happy,
know
man.
you are one that have backed this guy from the start, and rightfully so. What a player he's turned into, though.
You have to be able to know, like, for me, I'll pick a winger, yeah, every day of the week if they have almost everything other than shooting. Like, the shooting, it can be worked on. Like, all the other stuff that you see in his game from 2 years ago, if you just refine it a little bit, you got a player there. But
I ain't gonna lie. I'm with
just a
Matt
little
on
bit,
this.
just a
I'm
little
with
bit,
Matt,
man.
bro.
Just,
These guys,
Bro.
just a little bit, man.
He was woeful. Like, he was giving me Wayne Routledge vibes. Reincarnate. Like, he was so bad. He was so bad. I'm sorry. He was horrible.
Kurt, are you accepting that it's not injections now? Have you come round to this accepting it yet? Or you still...
I agree with Mav every single word he said, pretty much. I feel the scary thing with Vinicius, he's even better this year. And obviously he was good last year. He's gone up a level.
Yeah.
So at what point, you know, I guess he's got a World Cup coming up as well, and that'd be interesting because
Yeah.
them guys are looking
He's
scary.
becoming a
I
superstar.
I just looked it up, by the way, to put this in perspective. I mean, yeah, because like Mav was so outraged now, right? He went from 13 goals and assists the prior season to 42.
Yeah, bro,
13
what
to
is that?
42.
Like, what
That's
is
a
that?
serious jump. That's a serious.
He
What
tripled
is
them
that?
and put a bit on top as well.
Like, what is that?
Just a slight little, adjustment here and there.
Yeah, slight adjustments.
That is Vinny J in second place. I'm giving myself a pat on the back for this one. And like I said, I didn't mention any points for the mods and the viewers on that one. But like I said, a lot of us gave him us lot gave him 9s and 8s. Now we get to number 1. So far, we've done this maybe 5 times now. I'd have to guess 4 or 5 times we've done these top 10s. We've always failed at the final hurdle to get a total 90.
Please.
Is this gonna be the time that we get it?
It should be, but yet again,
Surely.
we've been in a position where
Oh
it should
no,
have been.
Tyler's on the panel, right?
Yeah.
I gave this man 10. Furhat gave this man 10.
Of course.
Mav gave this man 10. Kurt gave him 10. Ted gave him 10. Callum gave him 10. Alfie gave him 10. That's 80. and Tyler gave him another 10.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
oh,
God! I was about to
We've
say.
reached our first total 90 ever.
You did that well. You did that well. I can't lie.
I thought Tyler
At
had
long,
effed it
long
again.
last.
I was actually about.
I
to
already
ban him from
noticed how
every
it was gonna be
video
lost
again.
here.
Do you know what? When I realized afterwards, yeah, as much as I'm happy that Neymar is the one to get the 90 and it's fully deserved, I kind of wish that I said maybe 2022 just to see if there's any variation in guys. Maybe they put Neymar second because of like Champions League Vinny or something, but I think Neymar, there's not much you can say. Numbers, eye test, whatever. He's getting
It's about
the Ballon
time.
d'Or.
It's actually
next.
about.
I'm happy,
It's
man.
about time people respect him, and depending how this season ends for him, arguably you can now start to say some serious things about him. But I'm not going to get ahead of myself on that side.
I am. I can't lie. If there's a little World Cup involved, we might have to start, knocking on Ronaldinho's door. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
If there's a World Cup and Ballon
100%.
d'Or, we might have to knock on Ronaldinho's door. Like,
Nah,
that's
now-
my
now
guy.
You're pushing it.
No, come on.
I
That,
can't
no,
lie. I can't lie.
No,
I'm
let's be
all on
serious.
board.
Let's be
I'm
serious.
actually all on board.
let's be
I'm
really,
on
let's be
board.
really
Let's
serious.
be
You guys are pushing it now. But.
No,
No, but why? Why?
Come
Let
on,
us
come on.
let us know
no way.
why.
Let's
Can't
be,
deny.
let's be honest. You and me, I get it. I get it. Like this is
All
who
of
we
us,
grew
all
up
of us.
with,
This-
right?
this is
He's the
Ronaldinho.
reason love
I get
football.
it.
Dino is the reason I love football. But we just got to be honest about it. If Neymar comes away with the World Cup this year, we have to actually ask the question now of when does nostalgia stop being just nostalgia?
because I mean, obviously we have to see what he does. He wins the World
I'm not
Cup,
saying he
who
will
knows?
win it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, like he's 30 now. He's not
Yeah.
hit Ronaldinho. He's not got close to hitting that Ronaldinho 2-year spell. We'll see what he does this year. I doubt he'll get that 2-year spell.
He's been involved in the most
I mean,
I know,
historic
you
and
can say
elite
stats.
trio
Spell,
of all time.
Neymar's had like an 11-year spell now. Like he doesn't need a
But
2-year spell.
none of that year has been anywhere near Ronaldinho.
No, I
I
get
don't
what
know.
you're saying.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
trying to
No, he
disrespect
hasn't.
Ronaldinho in any
don't
way.
know
I'm
why
not
he
saying
hasn't.
that
Past the
like.
season was
No,
pushing it.
that's
it,
not
It was
Ronaldinho.
pushing it.
That's
It was
not what-
pushing it.
I'm not
It's
trying
not
to disrespect
pushing.
Ronaldinho in any way. Like he's still my guy, and he always will be. I'm just saying we can't just say that. Like especially you. You're the guy that always champions that. Why do we have to wait for this and wait for that?
Sure, but
If,
he
if
hasn't.
Neymar has a
He can't.
No,
I
I'm
don't
saying
think he can.
no, but that's what I'm saying. If he has a season, if what he's doing now continues for the whole season, and let's say he bags a World Cup, I don't know. Okay. How about this? If you bagged PSG at Champions League, would you then get on board?
No, but again, like
PSG
you guys
Champions
are always
League.
bringing up this.
Just
If they win the Champions League, if they win the World Cup, he may not win either of those. That's when it comes to
not, but I'm just
individuals, I
asking the
I don't
question.
even care if he wins those two. I just need to see him if he reaches that Ronaldinho level, which I don't think he can.
So
I mean,
what defines Ronaldinho level then? Because obviously numbers, we know Ronaldinho is not really that
unplayable.
guy for numbers.
Unplayable in a level that I've not seen Neymar be. I mean, to me, it's certain games with Ronaldinho where you go away Real Madrid and you've got the whole stadium applauding you. That is something I don't think Neymar will do on that level.
But that's more to their personalities though.
Yeah,
as well,
that's the
right? Let's be
personality
honest.
thing.
Like
'Cause
nobody really
'cause
loves
let's be honest,
Neymar.
Let's be honest. Like
outside.
the only person in football that happens to now is Messi. Neymar, no matter what, he could literally score 10 goals against Real Madrid. They'd never clap him. That would like, it literally wouldn't
actually
matter.
agree.
He could literally run around the whole team, score 10 goals, and you would never see a single Real Madrid fan
I've kind of
clap him.
talking. Well, some pro Neymar talk anyway because we've all put him, 10 points. So go chat to us about why he is number one now. You can ignore Ronaldinho.
I mean,
this context.
I don't watch him play, apart from a couple of games or so this season. But again, it's the same thing. The numbers you can't ignore. From the highlights, he's got that Messi connection. Again, there is no denying. The only reason is you brought up Ronaldinho. I mean, obviously, there's no denying his qualities.
Just
I
had to ask
think
it.
none of these players on this list are ahead of him this year. So yeah,
And I think that sums it up for us there, man. We finally have a total 90. This has
about
been
time.
it's been a long time coming. Nobody
Can't
ruined
believe
it.
it wasn't Foden. Unbelievable.
We thought we were gonna get it with Ronaldo at times, with Messi at times. We failed every single time, but now Neymar is the one to carry us home. Hopefully, you man enjoyed that one. We've got international break now, so we'll have some more fun stuff coming soon, and then in about a month's time the World Cup theme videos will start, so stay tuned for that one. Leave a like, spam the comments, all the usual stuff, give your top 10, follow all these man as usual, and I'll shout you man in a bit. Safe.